What's up, guys? We're back again. I got my new friend. Looks like my boy's cat, Mr. Handsome, Senor Guapo. But this cat's name is like Bella. It's actually funny. Anyways, progression. Let's talk about practice. Let's talk about getting better. Shall we? I just watched this video of this guitar player break down how to shred, like a 15-minute video. That's the first thing. First of all, if you want to improve in any facet of your life, you need to broaden your horizons. I need to look at a video on how to cook. I need to look at a video on how to teach, how to be disciplined. I need to look at a video on how boxers train. I need to look at a video how guitar players can shred cleaner. These are all things that can correlate. You need to have, under that entire umbrella, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to improve in anything in your life, you need to be open-minded enough to watch a video on how to improve in any category that even you're not involved in, because what it's going to do is the person's going, you need to be able to translate. That's what I'm trying to say. You need to be able to translate. If I tell you, oh, in order to be a good teacher, you need to be a good listener and a good student, and that's the premise of everything, right? That's me translating, like, okay, in order to practice and be a cleaner guitar player to shred, this guitar player said, you need to start very slow, you go down, and then when I put my finger down, fast twitch up. So it's like, don, 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 at the same time. So it's like, okay, then I take away from that. When you play slow, you want to play almost like in slow motion, but with your fast twitch fibers. So if I'm playing slow on the drums, I'm not gonna go like, ba, da, da. I'm gonna go da, 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 da. So when I speed it up, it's gonna be at that same so you need to be able to translate things. That's the first thing if you want to improve in life at anything. We're talking mindset right now. Now, the other thing he said that I don't agree with is he said he doesn't believe in the idea of progressing with a metronome. Now, let's talk about that, right? Now we get into the umbrella I began with, of broadening your horizons. I study fitness content, gym content, and this is theory in the fitness culture and bodybuilding that's called progressive overload. If you study fitness at all, you've heard of it. If not, let me break it down real quick. Progressive overload is the microscopic improvement of any particular lift. So let's say my personal improvement, or my personal record, my PR, is bench pressing 225, and I want to get up to 315. You can't just fucking do that jump. So immediately what he said is garbage, right? This is my opinion. I guess it's not fact, but listen to how I'm going to analyze and describe why it's trash. If my PR is 225, that means my physical limit my body is at is 225. Like if I struggle, if I unrack the bar and I bring it down, it comes down kind of heavy, and I gotta really push it back up, that motherfucker's my PR. That is the pinnacle of my strength. I cannot, there is no, okay, so I just gotta rep that out until I can get to 315. No, 315 is a huge jump. So progressive overload is like adding on 2.5 plates, maybe 5-pound plates on each side, and now instead of 225, now I'm at 230. I'm at 235. You go up incrementally, and you get your body used to that. Now theoretically, yes, progressive overload could be 225. I can get it for like 1, and then you keep benching 225 until you can do like 20, 25 reps, and then you try 315. It's just a huge jump, though. It makes more sense to just progressively overload, because psychologically you're rewarding yourself more frequently, therefore putting you in this positive loop of, okay, you got a new personal record, now let's try to get a little better. Boom, you got a new personal record. It's like that, and that's inspiring. It's motivating, and I know practice is very discouraging at times. If like you can't get the thing, you're like, fuck, I suck. I can't do it that fast. I can't do it at full speed. That's like, no, that's not the case at all. Start slow, then bump it up 5 BPM, then 5 BPM. I truly believe in that. That's what I've done. I've transcribed some of the greatest drummers I've ever heard, and I slowed down the video, transcribed it, started slow, and then I go up 5 even, then I go up another one, and until I get to the tempo of the video, and now I'm playing exactly the same phrase in the style of the person who I'm studying. It's like, okay, well, I could play exactly what they could play at the same tempo now. And it's really motivating, it's really encouraging. So that's that. So yeah, those are the 2 points I wanted to touch on based on just watching that video. It's like, one, have the ability to translate, study all content and translate it to your whatever it is that you do. Like if I'm a it's hard for me to make these analogies on the spot, but if I'm a scientist and I'm learning new equations, maybe the scientist comes across this video and it broadens, like just from me dropping that little knowledge at the beginning of the video, the scientist is like, okay, interesting. Let me look into fitness content. Let me look at what progressive overload is. Okay, there's a lot of science involved in training there. It's like, you never know what video you stumble across or what person who's gonna say what to you is gonna give you that new information that even could set you on that path towards succeeding in the area that you're trying to progress in. So that's really cool how life works like that. So really broaden your horizons. It's not just, you don't just, if I want to become a better drummer, I can't study just drummers. I have to study also guitar players, bassists, interviews of keyboardists, interviews of boxers, NBA players, wrestlers, interviews of the greatest chefs in the world, interviews of the smartest, most intellectual scientists in the world. I need to watch the Joe Rogan podcast, sitting down with Jordan Peterson, and he starts talking about psychological aspects that will help me in my practice to be more disciplined, to sit down, to be more determined. And so really broaden your horizons. Also, when you're sitting down and you're in the shed of whatever you're doing, when you're really practicing progressive overload, focus on incremental, microscopic gains, because psychologically it puts you in a positive feedback loop, and that's what we want. That's what's very encouraging to us. Damn, looking at the time of the video, I'm only 7 minutes in. I usually do these like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, but anyways, I'm glad I got through all that shit really quickly. Let's get better together. Let's do it. I'm super encouraged. I'm very passionate about this shit. So when I heard him say, mate, I don't believe in the metronomic increase, and it's like, bro, it's literally scientifically proven that progressive overload is how you get better at shit. That's like the main way. I think psychologically and physically, it's gonna cause the less stress on your body and the least stress on your mind. So in summary, I hope you guys learned something from this short little spiel. Again, if you guys watch these videos, I fucking love you from my core, because that means you watch me for me and you don't watch me for just my drum content. You watch me for my mind too. It's more than just looks. I'm braining here too. So I look forward to posting more content like this. I got my album I'm working on right now. I got some cool educational content. My website, I'm selling shit. It's something I'm cracked up right now. I'm off the C4 300 milligram Tri-Stim. So super excited, super inspired, and please comment below or DM me on Instagram at Marco Cirigliano if you have any questions. I look forward to not only helping anybody who has any questions, but meeting some of you guys potentially in the future at a show or in person, or we can do a lesson. Yeah, I would love to talk with any of you guys if you had anything based on this topic, that you have any questions or any points that you want to go over. I would love to talk about this, because this is one of my favorite topics in the world. Getting better, bro. I fucking love it. I'm on my way to a wedding gig right now, and yeah, without further ado, thank you guys again. Love y'all. Thumbnail right there. Yeah, and say bye to Senor Guapo, the replica of my boy's cat. Love you guys so much. Please practice, improve, get better. Fucking nose to the grindstone. My nose is clogged up, so without further ado, I don't know how to end these videos. Now I'm at 9 minutes. See you guys later. Take care.